Looking round, I can see some very early pieces of carving on what is traditionally known as this monk's bench. So describing a piece of furniture which first looks like a table, you lift up the top and it turns into a seat. Now, there are many of these around, and I suppose in some 40 years I've only seen a couple that might actually be totally genuine. So let's hear the story of this one from your end.
My husband and I were married in 1943 when the war was on. It was impossible to get new furniture if you wanted it.
Yeah.
And we both liked old furniture. We were given the princely sum in total with our wedding gifts of £10. And we saw this in a local dealer's window and we both wanted it. Right. And it was 10 guineas. And when we went in to buy it and he heard that we had £10 wedding gifts, he said, "To you, £10.
Isn't that a nice story?
Yes.
That makes it rather a special piece of furniture, doesn't it?
Yes.
If we take the top off, I'm going to ask you if you're very kind and pull that plug out. That's it. I'm going to put that over here. Right, now let's have a look at it. This piece here of carving here is very early. Certainly early 16th century, could be late 15th century, 1480, 1520, that sort of period.
Oh.
It's absolutely wonderful. But it's out of something, it's come from something.
Yes.
It wasn't made for this.
No.
And if we look at the seat, this is quite new. This is 1850, 1860.
Yes.
Could be replacement, but is it built up? That's what we're trying to establish.
Yes.
Look at the column on your side. A split column, a piece with a baluster, that wonderful, wonderful crusty colour surface to it. But then look at this one. Totally different. Equally early, not as early as that, but 17th century, both of these. The gun barrel stem, 1640, 1660, either just before or just after the Civil War.
Yes.
Now let's tip it back and see. Here, we've got lovely chipped carving, but it doesn't balance. We've got this palmette up here, some arcading, and then nothing that end. This, again, almost certainly from the 1660s. At the latest, could well be 1630, 1640. I think this is one of the best examples of the period of 1850 to 1870, when you could go into Soho in London, where you bought pieces of early furniture and commissioned their being manufactured into something else. So while some of this is 1480s to 1520, some of it is 1630, some of it is probably 1690, the rest of it's 1850 to 1860. So let's just put the top back on again. We don't need, we need not put the pegs in, just leave it like that as we started.
That's right.
Now, they still have a market value.
Really?
Oh yes, oh yes. I mean, it was still a reasonable investment at the time. Your £10 has certainly turned into, today, the best part of £2,000.